actually what happens when the sperm goes into the vagina.
Okay, go. We're starting this episode from the top right now. This is episode 21, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. We're adults now. We're legal age, 21. So we gotta talk. We gotta talk real with you kids.
Follow us on everything. Richie Yo-Yo's.
Yeah,
Make
Richie
sure you pay
Yo-Yo's.
him. Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, all this shit. We were just like kind of talking in the backyard about like what like love is truly is. It could be most beautiful thing on earth and the most detrimental thing to your life. It's hard. It's like a double edged sword when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to love. I don't know. Like I'm still trying to figure out if it's like has to do with you or it has to do with your partner or it has to do with each other that
Mm-hmm.
involves like the relationship you had together. Like what's like what's like love to you?
I don't know, man. That's it. There's layers to it because it's like I come from a place where like a woman will bite the bullet and stay with a man cheating on her because they have kids, and she'd be like, "But I love him." You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm,
we come from like love is so weird because it's relative to whom you share it with. I guess
mm,
like you don't have to. How is it that you could not be with a person, not see them 5, 10 years, but you still you'll smell something in the air that reminds you of them? You know what I mean? Like I call that love. I call that love. Some love for me is something that can't be. I guess it don't have to be spoken about, but it can't be broken. It's a bond. It's an accord that is something that is just. It's always forever there. I think that's what true love is. It's not telling somebody you love them. It's
mm,
knowing you love them in your heart.
that's that's powerful.
Like, cause how many? Come on, Rich. We just had, we just put the clip up of how many sucker niggas get pussy because they tell a girl I love you. And then vice versa. How many? Cause I got checked by a woman. She goes, women do that too. What?
Mm,
Women do that too. Women would be having
word.
sex with a man, and they're getting it in, and she'd be like, I love you. Women do you how many times? And then as a dude, most dudes throw that shit back like,
Yep.
I love you too. But really,
It's,
but they really don't mean it that way. That's what's love to me. Shit. In 2021, shit. I guess appreciate who you share love with, because in a drop of a dime, it can all change.
facts, facts. Like for me, like as I probably said on multiple podcasts that we had, it's like I never truly, I probably experienced love and didn't even know it
Mm-hmm.
because there's been times in my life when it comes to women that I've met and I've dated or I interacted with, and I would feel like that weird fuzzy feeling inside when they're like around me or always seeing them or things that they say or the way they smell, the way they like looked at me or it would just be something about them that's like wow. But it was like it's just something that I could see myself for the rest of my life staring at,
Mm-hmm.
rest of my life being with. It's
Cause
like
it's like you're a mirror. Whoa.
Cause, but at the same time, it's like for me, I don't know if it's just like partially me being selfish, but it's like there's there's like this woman I'm in front of
Okay.
that's willing to give me everything,
Okay.
but then there's like this next girl that comes along that's like, oh, there's something better with this other one that the other one wasn't like really doing. Like, oh, like I care for her, she's like everything I want, but then this other girl right next to her has something else that I want too. And then this next girl has something that I want too. It's like I don't know. It's just like do you wait until you find the girl that has like everything that you feel and what you want and what you like see the rest of your life being with, or that could just really be any woman that you just
Make.
feel you should just be with, like settle with, and just ignore all the other ones that might be the one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've seen points in time in like my life, not personally with my life, but like but friends where they'd be like, oh, they talk about the one that got away, or the one that I damn this should have been the one that had
Mm-hmm.
my kids. This should have been the one that I did like the 10 years and like travel with and been with. And there's like I don't know if it's like that feeling of regret because it's not like they hate being with the partner that they're with, but like they felt they could have had more experiences and like a true mean like find the true meaning of love in the person that they left behind years ago.
I mean, it's so hard not to live in the past
Hmm.
at times. How can you can't help but missing somebody. And then at the same time, to answer your question, whether you wait or whether do you settle,
Mm,
if you feel like you're settling, then I think automatically it's wrong.
mm.
If you feel like you're settling with a person, automatically that's unsatisfying
And,
and unfulfilling.
and that's how I feel. It's
Then
like I
automatically
don't
you're
I don't want to settle with.
See, now automatically automatically that means you're willing to settle for yourself. Like you're willing to take what's given to you. That's what
Yes.
that. All right, it's given. I'm willing to take it. But for us to even look at it that way, the women that we're speaking about or may have seen like that, that means we truly
Mhm.
didn't care about them like that because
That's
not that we didn't care about, not that we didn't have love for them or didn't no, but not in the way that they expected us to care
yeah.
about them is what I'm saying.
It's like we care about the times that we spend with them, but we
Hmm.
don't really we don't care enough to have it for the rest of our lives. That's
Exactly.
how I see it.
Exactly. And you know, unfortunately, life happens. Every time you lose somebody in your life, every time we're 30 years old. It's really hard to be 30 years old right now. I'm in my
Yes.
sexual prime.
Yep.
Everything looks nice. Everything is easy to get.
Like
But then on the opposite side of the fence, right now is when we work hard. Whatever we work hard for right now, we'll get to see the fruits of the labor at 40.
yes.
It's hard now. Like, do
Yes.
you fall in love right now at 30 years
No.
old and want to settle down and have kids? Or do you just go hard in the
Yes.
paint and then what's supposed to find you,
Yes.
what you're supposed to have, you'll get. But I
Yes.
feel like settling now,
No. Like I have friends that one of them recently just got out of really sorry for me burping. One of them got out of like a relationship that was 5 years, and I
Okay.
remember when I first met her, she was a cool, awesome chick, very like really into like sports, really into like everything. She's dope, like
Uh-huh.
super dope, incredible, nice person.
Mm-hmm.
But then she got in a relationship with this dude. Totally disappeared from everybody's life, even her best friend. Like her closest friend that I met her through, disappeared. Like never heard of her for years. Like she will pop up maybe like one or two times within the 5 years. And now that the relationship unfortunately ended, she wants to go out, like go
Mm-hmm.
everywhere, do
Mm-hmm.
plan trips,
Mm-hmm.
go hiking, go on vacations, go on this stuff. It's like I guess the partner that she was with was trying to, I don't know, have her on lockdown because like I didn't get any like gripes from like the relationship, like, oh, this is fucked up. It felt like it was like a mutual breakup, like, oh, the
Mm-hmm.
love just like fell out and
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is what it is. But it's like, but that's like 5 years where you could have been like productive and doing things like to level yourself up, that you invested in a relationship that ultimately ended.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and like, I don't know, it's like for me, like
Is
when
that
it
the
comes,
most worrisome part for you?
what?
Like the way you just said that, like you invested in a relationship that ultimately ended. Is that the most fearful part for you?
It's not so much the ending, it's like, what am I gonna get if this happens to him? There's always like a big what if. I'm pretty sure with any relationship, there's always like the what if. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, like I'm in a relationship, everything's good, but it's like, but what if this shit just randomly fucking ends? Because I'm pretty sure even with like pillow talking conversations, I've had pillow talking conversations with women, like with women that I dated, and it's like, yo, what if I were not to call you tomorrow, like ever again? How would you feel? And I would just straight up tell them, look, I'll be fine because I already know how my life is gonna be, whether I'm with you or whether I'm without you. Because anybody that enters my life is ultimately going to be a plus.
Mm-hmm.
It
That's
was
what it
it's
should
never
be.
it's never going to be a necessity. Like I don't need you to physically be here.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only time I would need you is like you have to be beyond the Call of Duty. You gotta be Call of Duty Modern Warfare with me, like my true ride or die. Like I gotta have a vision in my life where if you were to go tomorrow, that I'm gonna literally break the fuck down. Like my brain is just gonna melt. I'm gonna be fully destroyed, and I honestly don't see that with you right now. I don't know if we continue to interact, that something will grow in me. Like the seed, you just planted the seed in me, and it's just gonna start growing. But I'm not sure right now. Like I'm not a love at first sight type of dude. Like I'll love everything. I'll love the look of you,
Mm-hmm.
but what's beyond those looks?
Mm-hmm.
What's like when I talk to you, will we have the same conversation? Will this keep going? Will we be moving forward? Blah blah blah. Like, will we have that? Because any woman could look pretty. I've seen chicks do a fucking 180 when it comes to like makeup, dresses, and shit like that. But then when you actually sometimes talk to these women, it's like a whole fucking different monster. It's like, oh, you look like Rihanna, but you talk like Oscar the Grouch and saying nothing interesting and shit. Like why? And then it's like you get that regret, like, oh, why am I here? I know I gotta fucking pay for this day. I gotta drop this chick off. I already went through mad fucking tolls for this shit. So it's like it's a waste of time for me, honestly.
I mean, they say having having some relationships are just like being with a fucking a prostitute. You know, because at the end of it, when you pay for the dinner dates and you pay for the going out and you pay for this and you could have just dropped for fucking half a G and had sex with a hooker. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we're not misogynistic.
No.
We are more uncanny to the fact of what love is.
Yes.
It's so undefined. It's so up. It's so down. It's so in. It's so out.
Yes.
It's so left. It's so right.
Yes. Yes.
We as 30-year-old men are still just for ourselves trying to figure out. Come on, yo. Why is it that Nick Cannon can have 9 baby fucking different moms and fucking have 8 different kids in the same year and they're all good with it? Why can't he have that privilege? Is it just because success and he can take care of the children? No. It's because those women love him.
Yes.
But that's what love is. I'm like,
maybe he had some type of agreement, like he said out the gate, like, look, I'm a fucking hoe. I don't want kids. I'm not trying to settle down with you. And they were like, oh, okay, whatever. I just want you to have my baby.
Or he went, nigga, you see what just happened with Mariah? What you think? You want to deal with her? I don't. So we're not gonna say we together. Cause I have a feeling Mariah. That's how you know, they're not together. And this is me just thinking out the box. But this is how you play chess, not checkers. If I know I got a crazy baby mom that's super successful and probably at the
that has kids.
That has my kids, and probably at the drop of them dying, she can get the brakes cut out of my Mercedes Benz, and I could die, right? You never want to bring another woman into that because it'll always be spite. So Nick Cannon said, "Fuck it, I'm not bringing one woman, I'm bringing several, and they're all having my kids. You can't take them all on, Mariah.
Can't take on the tribe." Tribe of women, baby mama tribes. I remember there was a rapper that I think his name was Shawty Low. God rest his soul. He was a dope rapper. He had like 10 baby mamas. He had 11. I think he had like 10 baby mamas and shit. With like 11 kids with 10 baby mamas. I think from what I remember. But that nigga had a lot of fucking baby mamas. I was like, that nigga got 2 handfuls of baby mamas and shit. That's a lot of fucking. And that's a lot of child support right there. It's like, god damn.
If he paid it, you gotta remember, man. Like, you know, and I love that you started. Rapper Shorty Low has made headlines with the reality show All My Baby Mamas.
Yes.
What this nigga introduces whom he fathered 11 children. God damn, he got he's one short of a football team.
But then again, DMX had like 15 children.
But didn't he do it with the same baby mama though, DMX?
No, he had several baby mamas.
Several.
It's not from one woman. Cause I know even while they were like together like around the 90s and 2000s, even while they were married, he was like screwing around. There's admitted reports even during that time that he was screwing around.
I like the fact that you brought up the kids and shit like that because
I was gonna go into how was our week, but this was just like something I was just thinking about.
No, I'm glad this shit came to your dome because like I said, it's hard being green nowadays, bro. It's hard. And
I love that song.
And it sucks when people get opportunities to be with beautiful people and you fuck it up. Like, yo, you sucker niggas that get bitches pregnant to trap them. You sucker niggas need to go somewhere. Your mom should have swallowed you. Because there's no reason as a male you should look to trap a female just because you can't have her. And you females, when the dick goes in, right? Come on. Sperm splashes out. Okay, 1 + 1 makes 2. It don't always happen that way, but there's a chance 1 + 1 will make 2.
Right. You know what's funny now that you say that? This just caught me off guard right now. I saw like a Vox video on YouTube. And they were talking about how actually what happens when the sperm goes into the vagina.
Okay, go. We're starting this episode from the top right now. This is episode 21, ladies and gentlemen.
We're adults now. We're legal age, 21. So we gotta talk. We gotta talk real with you kids.
Follow us on everything. Richie Yo-Yo's.
Yeah,
Make
Richie
sure you pay
Yo-Yo's.
him.
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, all this shit here. And you know, you want to give
And
me
look,
money.
if you want to DM us for all this fact check stuff that we speak about, just hit us up.
To leave it in the comments on YouTube, or if you're hearing this on Anchor or Spotify, just let us know.
All right, so go. You saw.
I saw a Vox video about how the sperm goes into the JJ.
Okay.
And it was interesting because pretty much a lot of the legwork actually comes from the woman, not really the man. The sperm just, it goes in and then like, it doesn't know where to go. There's no fucking, like, there's like a sensory for the sperm. And the uterus, like there's like a signal for the uterus as the egg is moving, it lets off like a radar. So the sperm can follow. So it's going up and it's having trouble moving and it lets off, I guess, like, I forgot what the juice was called. Like in the woman, it's like a special name. And
She letting off juice.
yeah, some type of juice, and it helps push the sperm. It helps move it forward. So now it's set. Now the vagina is like helping sensing the sperm where to go, as it's helping it move like a river, like all the way in. And then there's like, you know how the pictures like in videos like a sperm like going into the egg and stuff.
You know, females have in their vagina is the same stuff like that's on a condom, the germicide.
Yes.
To
Yes.
try to kill the germs from getting in there.
Yes.
Look, I'm playing a video as you talk about it. So go ahead.
Wow. So when it actually goes in, there's like, you know, all the sperm that goes inside the egg.
Uh-huh.
It tries to choose the best one
Okay.
out of all the sperm. It just doesn't
Yeah.
take out all of them
No,
in.
it takes the best one. Yeah.
So there'll be like about 5 of the heads trying to go in, but it'll be like nope, nope,
Nope,
nope,
nope,
nope,
nope,
nope,
nope, nope.
Yes, and that's the one that fertilizes the egg and grows.
See, he just.
So we're the
everything
winners.
He's seeing everything he just said. You're seeing right now. On the
So we're
screen.
the winners.
in a sense, we're the winners or the suckers. Either or, you know,
Because remember, it could have been that other sperm. We could have been totally different.
my nigga, what's so bad about what's so bad about letting your shit out, getting in there, and then dying? It's called recycling, baby. Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that sperm that got shot into that vajayjay and just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just stay here."
You know, that was actually an old joke from Richard Pryor.
Yeah, I know.
He died in your pussy.
Yeah,
That's called recycling.
it's a fact.
So what's this video you're showing me right now?
I'm showing everything that you just spoke about.
That's on the Vox thing? Or
Yeah,
some
no,
other
no,
shit?
there's not Vox. It's
I don't know if we gotta like censor this for YouTube.
No, it's a small. No, we can't see. It's in the corner. They're getting their credit. That's what. That's the point.
shut
And
up.
there's no audio. There's no audio. Feel me?
Okay,
Yeah, there's no audio.
because this is interesting.
Right? It's just interesting as fuck.
I mean, it's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh, so then it should be all right.
Yeah, you're fine. There's no audio.
So you know, this went from how I was gonna go. How was your week in the beginning? But then we went to like love, and then we went to penis in the penile. I'm not trying to get flagged. Penile and the vaginal. All right. How was your week, man?
Eventful. First and foremost, I would like to make this very clear. I'd like to apologize because he came to pick me up, and I fucking had my phone turned over, and I blinked, and it was 11:30 after that, and he was gone. So I have to apologize to this man for picking me up.
I mean, they ain't gonna know. They're gonna think we doing this in the morning.
Secondly, that meme that you fucking sent me with Conor McGregor is hilarious.
Yes. As you know, the Conor McGregor Poirier was that dude's name?
Poirier. That's Poirier.
The Poirier Conor McGregor fight happened.
Uh-huh.
If y'all watched it, so unfortunately, Conor McGregor lost, but he didn't just lose.
He lost.
He lost his legs.
His ankle broke.
Yeah, we can't show it on YouTube because you get flagged because of YouTube.
Yeah, shout out to YouTube for kicking me off.
Because it's a pay-per-view fight. You can't show pay-per-view fights on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you can explain what happened because you saw the fight. I didn't see it, so
Well,
you can just go
I'll be
like up
honest,
to that moment.
Like, I'll be honest. It's all on my Twitch. Everybody got to see it. Like, and yesterday was probably the highlight of my week. Like the best part that's going on right now is the first time I had a vacation in years.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something where you kind of put a bug in my head when you said I'm gonna make sure I take that week to put all my music together. So it just hit me. I was just like, hold up, I'm gonna go ahead and take this week to put my music together.
Mm-hmm.
But coming off of Friday, knowing that I had the week off, I expected a very good Saturday. Great turnaround yesterday. Shout out to everybody that came to my crib. Silencer, Black Pat, White Mike.
And what
There's always a
happened?
White Mike somewhere.
Yes, and the Twitch thing, it
And
got a
then,
little lit. You
and
got some good views
my
on that.
Twitch yesterday. Let me see if I can
His
get
Twitch got some views. Like
my Twitch yesterday. I hit 1.7 thousand on my
on Twitch. That's a very hard feat because there's people that do Twitch and don't get no type of views whatsoever.
Nope.
But him getting 1,700 on the live stream, showing the fight, because Twitch is a lot more lenient with their rules when you showcase certain things than YouTube, because YouTube's a lot more strict, and it's more commercialized because there's a lot of companies that go to YouTube before they go to Twitch. Because Twitch is more gaming. It used to be gaming channel, but it's not all gaming. It's just guys and girls,
Well, you
girls showing their boobs and butt.
Logic got a deal with Twitch.
Yeah.
A couple. I know another person. I can't say, but I know a couple people that have deals with Twitch. They have advertisement deals and deals with them. All they got to do is create content.
Yep,
That's all Twitch wants.
And dope content. Look, like you can literally, if you especially build your sub counts, you can make tens of thousands of dollars a month just probably doing like a couple streams a month. Like probably like 2 or 3. You could do like probably 2 or 3 streams a month, and you be fucking set for the rest of your life. Just making 10,000. There's like streams like I think by Pokemon and Ninja. Those are the ones that have like the higher stream. Those are the ones that have almost 100, 200,000, probably almost a million Twitch streams.
You know what I realized too though with Twitch, being honest, you just got to do it. Just be consistent. If you give an hour a day to Twitch, 2 hours a day to Twitch, you'll go ahead and have new people come in. They always say you can't take away what works. If it's working, it'll work. If you build it, they will come.
Yes.
You understand? But you have to build it. Like
you have to effort.
Yeah, like I got the overlays. I put overlays on now. I went ahead and now there's an app in Twitch where you can use their music player. So I don't get copyright infringement because it's legal through their music player. See, little things like that is how you step up, so to speak. It's how you get more. And yesterday, honestly, all those people were only in there for one thing and one thing only, was to see the fight. And what y'all got yesterday was a fucking show. Yeah, I can't. There's something about putting funny fucking people together in my fucking studio that it's like, they almost always feel like they're podcasting. Yo, my niggas make fun of me, Rich. Whenever I'm around, they go, "Oh shit, podcast is coming." Yo, they make fun of me, like because they always like, "Yo, you're always podcast." No, nigga, this is the way I speak. I just speak like this. Like this is the way I speak. So yesterday, between the two dudes almost fighting, like in my house, not only the TV,
as you saw on Twitch.
Between you guys in the comments, yo, they call my man White Mike. They called him John Seaman instead of John Cena. Yo, they call my man Black Pat. He's like this bit. They called him 25 cent instead of 50.
They're no fucks, y'all. Y'all are reckless on his Twitch.
They're fucking mean, bro. They're mean, but they are very kind spirited though, because even when they're being assholes and saying nasty shit, the dude got the audacity to be like, "Yo, we only fucking with you, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, nigga, I know you fucking with me." Like, but they just enjoyed the fact that, yo, the first couple people that got into the Twitch, they was like, "You're a goat." Just because the UFC fight's on, and they get to see it, you're a goat.
Yo, keep that up. Every time there's like big events going on, just Twitch stream it and just bring all your niggas again.
What's good with Twitch too, that you don't have to look at shit. Look at men lie, women lie, numbers don't. 1.7K. Look at his facial expression, bro. Yo.
Yeah, don't show too much of the play. I'm not trying to get flagged too.
That's not. If anything, what I did was to counteract that. What I did was I put since I wasn't using the DSLR cameras, you're not gonna get the clarity from the TV. When you use computer cameras, for some reason, you know how they pick up the TV weird when you use
grainy,
a computer camera,
it comes out a little
or
grainy,
or they don't pick it up. So if you look at it, you barely see the fights. You just see silhouettes of individuals grabbing each other up and beating each other. And I put the volume so low that it's right below. I only put one microphone on. You feel me? Like, it was just perfect. Everybody enjoyed themselves. And nobody took prejudice to none of these weird ass comments. Fucking talking about show me your dick, daddy. You a weirdo. You a weirdo. What are you going Twitch for?
Show me your dick, daddy.
Yo, this nigga bugged me out. And he go, and then they talk to you like they know you because they hear your names. He's like, yo, Pat, move over. Nigga, you don't know this. It's great.
Well, that's dope, man. Like,
But you showed me this, Rich. If I'm without being so, without like, without brown nosing, I've been seeing you create content. Like the compliment I got yesterday was, yo, whenever I open my shit, and in the morning when I go take a shit, the first thing I do is I look for you because I know you always got some new shit up that's gonna make me laugh. It's the same with you. I may not always be on Instagram, but when I open my phone, the first thing that usually pops up is you. Feel me? With like a shared thing or a message. You're consistently creating content. And without being so like, I don't want to sound I don't want to like sound like what you do is anywhere easy. But let's call a spade a spade. Whether it be me playing video games or you fucking using a yo-yo, it's not like we're really doing something that's fucking, we ain't saving the world.
No.
You know, it's not world peace. We're entertaining people. We're being entertainers. You've taught me that. You feel me? Through your content creating, you become an entertainer. And then from there, I guess you go where you're supposed to.
Yep.
Because seeing all that attention, seeing how the interaction was last night, I think this weekend alone, I had 3 people tell me, you need to be on a radio show. Like, yo, you need to be on a radio show.
I've been told you that. I've been told you should be like on Sirius XM talking your shit.
And then my man gets mad at me when I tell him, nah, nigga, like, I'm past that time. I'm 32 years old.
Who fucking cares?
This nigga goes, yo, you ain't past nothing, nigga. Leave the wife, leave the kids, fuck everybody.
Yep. Yo, for real. Like, I've been to, you could be like you got kind of like that Jude vibe.
Call me a Jew?
Jude from Sirius
Judas
XM.
Priest, baby.
No, not Jude. you don't know Jude with like Lord Seer in them and they.
Yes.
You got that vibe. Like you'll just be like talking his shit. Like yeah, fuck all this shit, man.
As long as I'm not Charlemagne.
How many guys eat your pussy?
As long as I'm not a Charlemagne, I appreciate the compliments, and I will be honest. This doesn't happen without surrounding yourself with the proper people in your room. Yep. You have to surround yourself with like-minded people, or at least people that are doing things for themselves. Because if not, then what are you doing?
Why are you here? Are you an entertainer, or are you just here to make a quick buck? I'm here to entertain. Like you seen like the other stuff. I did some like a Will Smith thing.
I'm gonna start right here. I'm bringing the picture in. How was your week, Richard Pigkaso?
Yeah, just turn off the sound because I already know. Because I already know they won't. No, you ain't taking Will Smith's, buddy.
Wait, hold up. But did you get any from any of the things that we've played so far? You haven't got a copyright infringement on the last couple?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you have?
The manifesto when we played Tyler.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I got cleaned for that. But it's all good. It's all good. I loved you, Tyler. But anyways, like during this last week, I told everybody like a day before I was gonna do like one of my best videos I've ever done with yo-yos, and I dropped it, and it was a Will Smith that I was trying to get tag everybody, tag Will Smith, because I wanted to see this yo-yo video. I'm pretty sure it's something he's never really seen before. He's probably seen yo-yoers in his life, obviously, but never like on this level where he's doing like a whole bunch of styles. And what made it really special was my father was a part of it. I asked him to be a part of it. He was down to do it. Like no questions asked. He just said, "Hey, what you want me to do?" I said, "I just want you to be like Uncle Phil. You got kind of the body, no disrespect, and just pretty much nod your head and be amazed at all the yo-yo tricks that I do." And that's what he was doing in the video. So I did like a couple of edits. Like this whole shot thing here only took like probably like I already knew what I wanted. It only took like 5 minutes to get all these shots in because I already had my yo-yos on the side, and I just grabbed each yo-yo. I said, "Okay, I got enough. All right, next yo-yo. All right, next yo-yo." And I just chopped it all up, literally, and I banked it in the draft. And I kept like figuring out like the right music setting. Like, hey, should I use this part of the intro or this sort of stuff? Blah blah blah. And it worked out great. And I dropped it, and right now it's currently sitting I think like 600 likes.
640 likes.
And it got,
you said 10,000 interactions.
It got over 10,000 like views.
That's crazy.
And it got 81 shares. And a lot of people, I saw people tagging, I mainly said tag Will Smith, but people were tagging Jada Pinkett. I saw people tagging Jaden Smith. I thought that was really dope. And a lot of people went off. Like I appreciated everybody for like that guy tried to comment like, yo, thank you, thank you, thank you, because I wanted this video to be like the one to like catch him. But I already know it's like hard, especially catching somebody like Will Smith that has like 50 million followers. So it's like,
He don't run. You gotta remember, Will Smith don't run his Instagram.
oh no, he don't.
You know what I'm
So it's
saying?
like whoever is running his account
Mm-hmm.
and will be the one that will be like, yo, this is one. Let's push this one.
Yep.
Like, oh, this shit is fire. This will look good on his page. So I know it's been like that was like Tuesday. So I don't know if he'll ever see it in his life, but I'm glad they let me know and warmed my heart to know that like a lot of people cared to share and like it and want to push it and show like, hey, check this out. Check this out, Will Smith. Like there was like a girl like that left me a DM after she shared and tagged. I was like, oh my god, this is the best video I've ever seen, and your dad is so cute. I'm like, trying
She's
my
like,
dad and
"That's
shit.
cute."
I was like, you trying my dad? My dad married 36 years. Nah.
She said, "Your dad's cute." That's funny.
Yeah,
You
but
should have hit her back like, "I'm gonna look like that too when I'm older, baby."
but everybody knows if you've been around like my music and yo-yos since the beginning, everybody knows my dad plays a huge role in my life. Like if you see me, you see my father.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Yep.
Anywhere I go, he's been with me in the overnights, like when it came to like past midnight at showcases doing his thing. Like, why you trying to be cool now? I'm trying to your story, you trying to stand there looking cool. Trying to flex on me a little bit. You got the chain on and the white t-shirt. Right? You checking me out like what? The girls in my DMs trying to holler? Like what?
You got the stuff. I got the money. You got the stuff.
That's that College Point bullshit right there.
Sorry.
Everybody in College Point's like this. You ever want to know what College
Yo,
Point's Queens is?
That's
this
bullshit.
nigga right here.
Listen, I am College Point. Nobody out there like this.
Exactly. I'm saying this is the epitome of College Point Queens. If you didn't know anything about that part of Queens, this is that nigga
No,
right here.
We don't even exist. College Point ain't even there. don't come near.
This is some shit near a fucking Poppenhausen broken ass mansion.
Yo,
And
shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You're telling me where my fucking house is. There's no mansion. No.
come on, if they go there, they're gonna see it. You
Yeah.
can't miss that shit.
Word, right?
Everybody-
It's the oldest building there.
Yeah, it's the oldest building in that part of Queens, Poppenhausen.
Poppin' using.
Papa, see, look. See,
Poppin',
see,
don't disrespect
see,
him.
he's a Queens nigga.
Don't
He
dis-
corrected me.
Don't disrespect the God.
Papa Hausen the goat. Papa who's in the goat. What the fuck?
Yo,
man?
it's like he died. They turned his place into a mental institution, a police officer place, and now it's finally
Like our art center.
No, yeah. Now it's finally like a rec
Like a-
center.
See, they turned to three different things.
Three different things after he died. You know, but I'm sorry to cut you off before, but your dad is a good example that a lot of men should lead by. You know, we started off this conversation talking about women and kids and family and blah blah blah, but your dad is a man that men should lead by. Like, take example by him, man. Like, you know, Richard is a grown ass man. The support hasn't stopped.
It's given away.
The support doesn't, the support doesn't stop. It's a consistent thing. His father is consistent. Like, yo, what you need?
Yep.
What can I give you?
Yep. What can I
help you?
do? What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
Yep. It's never like I don't want to do that. It's always what do you want me to do, and he does it and he supports it because he's seen my growth online. He's seen like people share me and like well known people look out for me and stuff like that.
He's not dumb.
No.
It's right there in black and white, Rich.
Yeah, it's like this is everything that he knows that I worked for and everything we done together. Like one of the first show I ever did, he was there. Like he didn't have no idea I could rap. He had no idea like I had any type of artistic rapping skills until that.
Wait. He just so you invited him to come see you. He came to see you, and he didn't even know that you possessed all these things.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
you shocked
It
the
was
shit out
it
of
was
him.
May 18th, 2014. I have a picture on my Instagram when he took a picture. My first time ever performing outside. I was 25 years old. It was right outside New York Poets Cafe. I don't know. It's still there, but I was like, I told him I was doing a showcase, and I told him I was gonna do music. I said hip hop, and he was like, okay, like he was like, okay, like in his head, like I could already feel that he was like, I don't know about this. I never heard him before. I don't know where all this stuff comes from. Where he possesses musical ability
Yeah,
from.
where does this nigga think he can rap from?
Yep, yeah.
He's over here like, God.
No, in his head, I could tell him like those memes when they're like shaking my head, like what the hell. So I ended up doing my set, and he was like in awe that I had like the crowd moving because I even said I remember saying this is my. I told the crowd this is my first performance ever in life, and I hope I don't mess up. And I did my thing, and
You didn't mess up, did you?
I didn't mess up, and I killed it, and it was really dope. And
How long was your set?
I remember I did "Rhymes in My Basement." That was my first track I had at the time. It was my only song at the time. I didn't even have like no type of catalog whatsoever, and I rapped it. And I first did a yo-yo thing, like a little yo-yo skit. You know, I had people laugh, and then I did the "Rhymes in My Basement." So my whole thing was like less than 4 minutes, my whole set. And I got love, and everybody came out to me. That's how I met like people like Blaz 89. He was
Mm-hmm.
at that show. He
Mm-hmm.
won that show.
Oh, really?
It was like a competition show,
I got you.
and that's how I met him. And that's how I met Jay Garce. That's how he was there. That's how I met like a few other people that in time that I got to meet and stuff, and it was dope. And my dad was like, oh, "Where the hell does this all come from? I did not know you had this type of ability ever in this lifetime." And he was proud of me, and he said, "I'm gonna stick by you and hope this thing rides out." And it's been over 7 years since that day.
But do you think let's call a spade, right? If your pops, if you wanted to be anything,
Mhm.
whether you wanted to be a NASCAR driver, a guitar player, fucking, if you wanted to learn how to braid sneakers,
Great sneakers,
your dad, yo, there's people that get paid for lacing up shoes.
like lace designs and shit.
Yeah, they do certain lace designs and shit. They get paid for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Especially like if it's his own brand of laces,
Mm-hmm.
some fresh shit, and then you send him your sneakers and he laces them his own way. You can be like, hey, I gotta lace my whatever. But yeah, your father was gonna support you no matter what your journey was, and that's the great example that I wish fathers would fucking. You know, it's one thing to say, yo, I got you, yeah, go ahead, be what you want to be. You know, it's another thing to say, you're not good enough. You know, you're not good enough. You're not. Be better. Be better. It's another thing to badger. Nah, like. It's a totally different thing when you take somebody by the hand and you say, yo, how can I help you? Right? How can I help you? How can I make this better with you? How can we make this better?
Yep.
That support right there, as a father, that's a real man. That's what a real man's supposed to do.
Yep.
Have a dozen kids, gentlemen. Take care of the dozen, though.
Yes, exactly. So it don't matter how many kids you got. Like when they be like baby mamas and baby daddies I know that have like a bunch of kids. It's like, look, as long as he's taking care of them, being a father or being a mom, handling responsibilities, paying the bills, spending time with the kids, helping them with homework, making sure that their future's set. I don't care how many kids you got, as long as you're taking care of them.
That's all. That's the whole point. Like, you're not supposed to go ahead and seed and have things, and not only that, bro. Why? I don't know, man. I see you, and it's like I could tell why you are the way you are because of the upbringing. Why not want to bring proper, like-minded, good, moral people into this fucking world? Why you want to bring some into this world is gonna hate you or hate some or be? It just.
But that's the world. The world's not fair. The world doesn't know. The moment you were born, you don't know what you're gonna be born into.
I gotta start learning how to yell, young lady. Yeah, you're right though. It's sad.
Like it could be something beautiful. You
hurts
could
my
be
feelings.
you could be born into a multi-millionaire family, living in a mansion with white picket fence, a bunch of cars, living the super rich kid's lifestyle, crashing your daddy's Lamborghini, and he got it. Or you can be born in the fucking projects. Have a deadbeat mom put you in the system. You be on welfare, Section 8 housing, and being around crime the rest of your life. You don't know what the world's going to be. But this is the thing I learned with, especially my life. It's like it shouldn't. Whatever you're born into, doesn't have to be the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
Like it could either go one way or the other. You could be poor and be rich, and then rich and then the poor in an instant. It may or right or with certain time. You never know. You can always change how the outlook of your future can be.
Mm-hmm.
Like your circumstances shouldn't 100% define who you are. They might represent like what you are currently, but they don't have to be the rest of your life. As long as you grind, do what you have to do, be around positive people that want the best for you, you can do anything you want.
Yeah, absolutely. And at the same time, don't get too big for your bridges.
Yes.
And you gotta be humble with the skills you got. You gotta want to be better, but be humble about it, man. Like, seeing your pops in these videos.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you could tell nigga just he looks forward to it. And that's the thing. You gotta look forward to what we have and what we share with people.
Yeah, those are his natural reactions. I didn't tell him like, hey, make stupid faces. I just told him to wear the suit and just do every reaction you think will work, and just nod your head. And he
Mm-hmm.
did like the whole shock face and like doing this thing like this. He did all that. I didn't tell him to do that. He did that with it. I was like, yo, this is fire. I gotta definitely try to edit and clip this. And mind you, this is a guy that works, you know, goes drives to Long Island early in the morning, like 6 o'clock, drops me off at the train, and then drives to Long Island Monday through Friday.
Really?
Yes, so I can make sure I can get on the training, like so I can
You
get
don't
to
have
work
to
on
drive
time.
to work and worry about parking and all
Yeah,
that extra shit in Manhattan.
and even then, when he worked in like Lower Manhattan,
Mm-hmm.
I would drive him to work. And he would drop me off and then go to his job, and then look, and now he's like in the backyard, like doing his thing. He would be asleep. I remember showcases that I did that would pass like 11 o'clock. I would do what the hell I had to do, and he'll be asleep in the corner, getting in like his power nap in, and then like wake up like, oh, how'd you do?
Just to be there for support though.
Just to be there, like just physically for him to be there. He could have been home. Like there's times I told him like, yo, just stay home. You like you got work to. I was like, no, I want to come. I want to interact with such and such again. Like he has artists that he's fans of too, not just me.
Of course.
Like it's I like how this guy or this girl performs. I want to go see it too with you, and he'll go. See, we'll be at SOBs or we'll be at the West End. We'll be, but anywhere in New York, Queens, Brooklyn, like all the parts of the Bronx, like anywhere to go to see his favorite artist and also get to see his son perform, which
Right,
is a
you
beautiful
can't
thing.
beat that, you know, vicariously he gets to live. He gets to live his life again through you, and
Yeah.
that's the point of having children the right way.
Yes.
Your children are supposed to be your legacy.
Yes.
Your children are supposed to everything that you didn't have growing up, couldn't have growing up.
Yes.
Any mind state that you wanted, but you didn't get that mind state till you were a 50-year-old man. You got the ability to put that shit into your mini me.
Yes. Now, mind you, this is a man that comes from a single mother,
Mm-hmm.
has 7 brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them been in jail. Most of them have been in ground crime. Most of them, few of them were drug lords. I ain't gonna mention which ones, but still, they were. He was around a bad environment. He was on welfare.
Mm-hmm.
Like he grew up in the streets. He knew people that died. He knew people. He was around bad people for a certain amount of time. But he was like, you know what? I want to change myself. I got to get out of this environment. And eventually, he leveled up himself. He went to school. I think he was probably the first one in his. He was the first sibling to get a college degree. Mind you,
Really?
he's
He's the first in the family to have a college degree. Pops,
yep.
youngest or oldest out of all the kids.
He's the 7th out of 8.
Oh, so he's a young.
He was the Michael Jackson baby. The Michael Jackson was the 7th kid.
I got you.
So he was the youngest, but he's the one that was like put through together because he saw everything his older brothers and sisters were doing, and he's like, nah, I
It's not
can't.
getting them nowhere.
It's not getting nowhere. So he's like, you know what, I'm gonna go this way, the more correct way, and do whatever I have to do with life. And as you can see, like his legacy is like slowly showing through me. He just bought a house in Tampa, and he even said, look, that's your legacy house. That's why I'm gonna leave you where I'm going, and it's paid off. Put down the money for it. It's an empty house, but still, I can go there anytime I want.
Exactly.
Like
House party.
house
House party. He think we.
There's no
playing.
furniture in there, so
We
you can
don't need furniture for
probably.
what we about to do.
But that's another space. Shit. Like if ever like we do trips down to Florida now, hey, let's put the Southern podcast space there. Now we got the Florida version.
Even more so, just like even that example, man. Because if you ever have a kid, if you just know how to be now. Now you know it's like you be everything for them, so they can be everything.
Yep.
You be everything for them, so they can be everything.
Yeah, like I would hope for my kids that everything my dad already left me, I'm gonna try to do 10 times what my dad did. Like he got the wife, he got the kids, he got the house, he got the lifestyle that he always wanted, that he worked hard for. And now I hope with everything that I'm working hard for, with like the yo-yo win, the music, or anything I do with my life, that it's gonna be a lot better, and I can put my legacy and like my future offspring in a better position, so that when they look back in the traces of history, like, when they go back to Ancestry.com, when they go back like 250 years ago, and they look like, oh, your great 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 grandfather was a yo-yo rapper. Like he was taking crazy, doing photo shoots, making music, and doing all these crazy yo-yo stuff. He was very world renowned for doing this stuff, and you have his blood. And I'm related to him. Like, wow, it's like look at his videos. He was doing different hand cross dressing. He was dressed as a ringleader. He dressed like a homeless person. He was in the forest naked with a bitch. No disrespect to her. She was cool. She's a cool girl. I just say bitch for the conversation. But the what I left, but what I have, like what I've already done, and I'm still on my, as you said, we're still on our prime. This ain't even like 10% of the stuff I've been waiting to do yet. I still got a whole bunch of shit I'm working on. I'm already talking to, I was talking to Pete, talking to you about something I want to plan, like looking for like locations for something I'm working on. What I wanted to do, how I wanted to
Your
dress.
mind is always in the next. Your mind is always in the next way to create. What's next way to create? Next, what am I gonna do next? What am I gonna do next? Like, and that's the point. We can't be stagnant. Nobody's gonna do this work for us. Nobody's sitting here creating. We have to be ahead of the curve for ourselves, because if not, we fall behind the pace from everybody else.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and we're gonna do it. We're everything we're doing. I feel we're doing right. Like it's like I'd rather the slow and steady process than the quick and easy. Get this quick and that's it process.
we want the organic.
Organic.
Realness.
We want the organic. We want like people who are watching like these videos. We want organic. I don't give a fuck if it's like less than 10 views. Those are 10 organic people that sat down and watched this whole video.
Yeah, those are real people.
I'm not worried about like, oh, as soon as I drop it, like, because I seen videos like YouTube videos. As soon as they drop, not even like 5 minutes in, they already got like almost 300,000 views.
Yeah, but see, how much of that, we just had this conversation about bots, right?
Yes.
And I'm just getting familiar into this world of bots. And now, like, when I look at some of my YouTube comments, you ever see some weird shits in your comments, like Hamsab Dung or
Promote here on the DM such and such.
you know, like on your YouTube. So and then you put me on, so I'm getting familiar with it. But come on, if close spade to spade, man.
He's gonna fight the bots.
No, it's, you know why? Because I'm being real. When they say men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Numbers lie now, guys. But if it's how wrong is a person that buys fake? Because how wrong is a person that buys fake numbers, right? In order to create market value. Listen, they say fake it till you make it, right? Rick Ross with the fucking being a CEO, but he's rapping about bricks and shit. Like, 50 Cent took the real 50 Cent's name. Think about this. They say fake it till you make it, right? If I have no views, right? 1, 2, 10, 20, and when I ask for a guest on my show, he's gonna be like, nigga, you got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 views. If that's what the derivative is for me to get guests, y'all looking at my numbers, I can't be mad at a nigga that run it up. I can't be mad at a nigga that's able to figure out, whatever it be, botting, cheating, whatever. Well, I can't be mad at a person that looks at the terrain, sees it.
Got the face views.
No, for real. Because
terrain.
Because when you look at the terrain, you got your Joe Rogans all the way over here, right? And then you have the rest of the world. So when you look at the terrain, if you're a new guy trying to come out here and get with the rest of the terrain, and you want to look credible, the numbers are what make you look credible. It's easier for you to walk up to somebody walk up to a guest and say, yo, I want to have you on a Zoom phone call. I want to have you as a guest. Who are you? Nigga, I'm the Yo-Yo Man. 1.7 million people on World Star Hip Hop know who I am.
First of all, I don't talk like that, but okay.
But that's
like, nigga, I'm the Yo-Yo Man.
Maybe you should.
Like, imagine me talking like that, like everywhere. Like you want to be on this shit? I'm the Yo-Yo Man.
Yeah, but honestly, it wouldn't hurt if you walked up to somebody, yo, I want to do a phone call. I want to do it. Who are you? Nigga, I'm the Yo-Yo Man. 1.7 million people on World Star know it. You don't know it? Come chill with me. It's a sell. Me, I don't have a sell. Think about this. If I started up my podcast again, just think about this. Anticipation is cool, key, and I know I can always get guests in the building because of how I am. Getting a random or anything like that, yeah, they're gonna be like, yo, bro, you haven't posted nothing since Nah, I don't know if I wanna. And that's bull because you're taking away from creativity due to the fact that what the numbers say. And that's why going back to the bots, Rich, I can't be mad at that guy that said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna cheat the system."
Hmm.
Until I get that one guest because he saw I had 4,000 views and 5,000 of them were fake,
Hmm.
right? And then I
I
get
don't know
this.
how those numbers add up.
But that's how I got that one guest though. Now I got that one guest that is famous, that does have that file, that do have that numbers. That immediately once I put them on, that 4 or 5,000 is a real number now. Now I no longer have to fake it because that's or I can't be mad.
I mean, there's people I know of. I ain't gonna mention it, but I like that. They botted they shits for a certain amount of time. Like they know exactly when to post, and then they bought like a bot account with run up their numbers and go out to get fake comments, and they would do that for like months until they eventually got caught in the hashtags that helped push their page, like on the trending and the explore
Whoa,
page.
whoa, 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 whoa! Explain this. Explain this. All right. So the hashtag that was pushing that page,
Yes, the hashtag that puts so it'd be like hashtag uh,
SMD.
SOB.
I said SMD, but okay.
All right, SMD. So SMD, it's already followed by because now you can like I know on Instagram you can follow hashtags and shit. So
Yes.
say it's like 2 million. So SMD based on the algorithm or the time you posted or the amount of people the account activity is for SMD, it can push it like right in the front. So everybody that loves SMD, so out of those 2 million, maybe there's like 600,000 people looking
Yeah,
at
if you
SMD.
get 1/4 of it, you did your job.
Yep. So now it's going to keep pushing it. Anybody that checks SMD. So now 600,000 people are looking at SMD, and it pushes your pages up to show, oh, this nigga got 10,000 followers. Oh, he's verified. Oh, let's people organic. That's when the organic people come in and want to like follow you and
But
follow
that's
you.
why
It
I
pushes
said,
your
Rich,
page up.
can you really be mad at somebody that games the game?
Yes, I know people.
I
like
can't
that.
be mad at somebody that games the game, but you like he just said though, it's a big ruse to keep up.
Yeah, it costs money.
It
It's
costs
a lot of money.
It must because you've been paying somebody to run up numbers. That can't be free.
Like I get botted by like bots that tell me, oh, it costs like $150 to get like 20,000 followers. Botted
20,000 followers.
for $150.
Yeah, but how does that look when you go on live or you go on
Yeah.
when you put a post up and the interaction is the same interaction when you had 1,000?
I know verified accounts that are pushing Uber right now. I ain't gonna mention no names.
You know who you are. You verified account pushing Uber right now. look at him. Look
She
at
don't
him.
watch. She don't watch my podcast.
No, nigga drank. Yeah, he looked back. He drank his
He or
beer.
he or she do not watch my podcast.
Nah, you see, you heard we getting names. We're getting somewhere. Scooby Doo Doo.
I'm just saying. It's like you can always kind of tell, especially with the verified. It's like some people I know. There's people I know that have like 800 followers that are verified. I don't know how the fuck that worked because it's like I've never heard of this person like outside of any realm of like music or anything like that. I was like, how the fuck they get 800 followers?
half of the people that are famous I never heard of. I
True.
really can't go by.
You know what? That's also another thing. 'Cause it's like there's people that I know that have like 40, 50 million followers. I never heard of them
Never
anywhere.
heard of them.
But they're in their own. Like bots, like Spanish artists especially.
I didn't know about the Paul brothers
You know about the Paul brothers? At least, come on.
till like 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay, yeah, okay, maybe then. But it's like the Paul
But
brothers.
I didn't realize.
They came from like the Vine years. Like those are like those Vine stars, like the fucking Lele
Disney.
Pons
They were
and shit.
Disney. They were Disney.
Some of them
stars,
they
too,
were
like-
they came from Disney, and then they blew up on Vine, and then they migrated to YouTube because it was mad comfortable to like shoot videos and stuff like that. And they made an audience through there, and then they interacted with a lot of bigger creators that kept pushing them as well, and then they blew up. That's how it is with like any system when you're trying to go. You go for a bigger creator. If you have 1,000 and you talking to the person that has like 100 or 1 million followers, yeah, you're probably gonna get a good boost when you post a video standing next to them doing something.
Or like, and not to sound gimmicky, but what I realized was, like when I did my podcast, first started my podcast, I came from a place where guests would come up due to what they had to offer, due to who they were. Like you just said, I got 800 followers here. You're an artist. You got 1,000 followers there. Do you want to do business? I came from a place where that's how the business was handled. It was with reason. With reason, like you have these radio stations, you have these places that the reason that they have artists up there is for that cause, to have artists, to represent them. They pay the fee. They blah 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 blah. You feel me? Yeah, that's cool. That's dandy. I found me getting more response though when I just asked my friend, people from the neighborhood, when I genuinely, bro, I got the guy.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Oh, that just.
Oh, I thought you saw a ghost or something. I got the guy that owns the biggest liquor store in College Point, willing to sit down with me and do a podcast, talking about, oh, Gil, I saw your shit on YouTube. That shit is fucking dope. That shit is fucking. It's very nice, man. It's very nice.
Guess the race.
You know that's my man Serge. I still don't know his race, but you know.
Well, Serge.
Well, his name's Serge, so you could guess it.
Sergio.
Yeah, right. But yeah, that was the organicness that I saw, because I'll have a podcast with somebody that isn't famous, that works in a fucking supermarket, who's a grocery man, but come to find out in the podcast, he was a Marine for 8 years. He won $50,000 off of lottery ticket numbers that his mom gave him. Like you get all that shit, and then I look at the views. Every single person that works in that supermarket saw the episode. To the point now, when I go in the supermarket, they all know I got a podcast.
Yep.
That's organic to me.
That's how it should work. That's how it's supposed to be. Like you started from like the underground and you just going up and up and up. Like this morning, I just dropped a video for freaking Jägermeister. I love Jägermeister. I love it. It's good. It's delicious, and I got the opportunity. It did. Mm-hmm. It died.
This one did.
We died, but there's this battery right there.
I know. I'm gonna change it. Keep talking.
Okay, so I know we're learning. We're doing our thing here still.
Nigga, we ain't learning. Anybody want a job?
Yes, because the thing is, like, as you can see, like sometimes, like with our batteries, I don't know, it's like because of the energy. We're only human.
We got those externals, but the only reason I didn't want to use them is because using the externals too much will burn your shit out. I don't want to burn your shits out, you know, like.
Nah, you don't.
And I don't mind switching the batteries. You have two cameras for a reason. You're a pretty face.
Yeah, and we're already around the realm of closing this out anyway.
Minutes. Yeah, we hit 50 minutes.
All right, so we hit the 50-minute mark. Guess look, because you can see it's literally just this. But it goes back to the whole underground thing. It's like it's literally just us trying to do organic stuff. There's no body behind us. It's literally the guy that's sitting right there, doing all the stuff behind that you see, like with the camera work and the microphone. Well, the light thing, this is me right here. But this is that's the only thing I do.
I do this part.
He does this part, like fixing the camera, making shit's like on, making sure everything's good. And that's what we want to do. This is all from the ground up. But eventually, you know, as we continue to grow, as we continue more episodes, we're going to buy better equipment. We're going to eventually do bigger things. Like, we're only on our 21st episode. We're adults. Mm-hmm. We're men now. Mm-hmm. I mean, we've been men before that, but we're much better with our episodes, as you can see from the first episode.
Well, yeah, if they look back at our first episode and shit, absolutely, we come.
Yeah, I remember we had that big light in the fucking back for no reason when we had like my regular lights here, like, and my dad just randomly walked in the room and we just took the auto. I haven't even released that episode. I still got it banked in the vault on my YouTube video, my YouTube channel.
Oh, you never put it out?
I never put out the demo the one we the first
one
we ever did. I still haven't released it. I've just got it banked for treasure. Like if this podcast happened to like blew up, I'll release it. Like look at our humble beginnings. We didn't figure this shit out before the mixers, before the laptops, before everything.
Yeah, listen to the trash audio.
I was like, don't give up on your dreams. This is how we start.
But at the same time, don't quit your day job.
Yes, don't quit your job. I still have a full-time job.
Don't give up on your dreams, but don't quit your day job.
Don't ever quit your day job. Only quit your day job when you know for the rest of your life you're gonna be blowing up from this shit. Because if you just quit and then this shit fucks up,
bro. I think, honestly, let's say I get anything advertising, I know the goal is financial freedom and all that. I know that's the goal, Rich, but
you're never really financially free.
Yeah, I might just go back to work to spite them.
Be a fucking millionaire doing doing your job and shit.
It's like, why is he picking up a case of soda? Because I want to.
But you're a millionaire.
And go be one. And go be one. You play lotto?
From time to time. Because I feel like it still is rigged to me. It's 167 million and one chance of you winning.
Yeah, but you walk away with only like 60 million of that. They take which is crazy, bro.
Taxes don't give a
Like,
fuck.
yo, I don't understand this logic behind taxes. Maybe somebody can explain it to me. But you get taxed on the dollar you make, you get taxed on the dollar you spend, and then if you hit lotto, they tax that because you won it. I don't.
And you know what makes it more fucked up? When they know that you win like the lottery, you you can never get health insurance again
What?
because you made millions. That that doesn't you don't you all of a sudden don't qualify to get health insurance because you're a millionaire now. Because you randomly just got the day before you were poor, and then all of a sudden, if somebody becomes less poor, you don't qualify for health
What if
insurance.
what if you do like the hood thing? Sign everything under your kid's name. Cause that's what hood niggas do. Hood niggas and drug dealers, that's what they do.
But
You
it's like
sign it.
somebody got to claim it, and you got to be the adult. So can't be like the kid going in there. Like, yeah, get my ticket. Can I get my $100 million?
Shit, you ever seen Joel? That nigga looks like a full grown 20-year-old. He might get away with that.
But yeah, yo, it's a fucked up game, and that's that. But that's America as a nutshell. It's not even the lottery. It's always money. Everything. America's based on money, based on power, based on who's the king. Who's the king? This is a king shit. We thought we ended it with the Revolutionary War back when the British was fighting Americans. It was British fighting British people when the Revolutionary War
That's the
happened.
fact of the matter, right? British people came over here and
Yeah,
they were fighting each
they
other.
came over here. They had to go. Why fuck would I go back to
That's
Britain
so
for?
fucked up, yo. It's so fucked up that people were going through problems between church and state over there.
Mm.
You know what I mean? They
Yep.
didn't know what to find. Yeah, fuck it. New land over there. Let's just go fucking start over there. Fuck everybody.
Yep.
And then when you get here, you take away from Native Americans in such a rude, disgusting, like, you know, hopefully it doesn't happen in our time or our kids' times, but there is going to be a time where somebody comes in and takes America from us because of the way we took America from somebody. We took America. We slaughtered thousands of people. Like, what does Nas call Thanksgiving? Holiday, hell day.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what he says, he said the Indians fed the Pilgrims, and in turn the Pilgrim killed them. What? What? How you?
That's a
how,
bar for real.
Nigga, Nas is the man. You know, like.
The Pilgrims killed them.
But it's the truth though, and that's fucked up. And that's why I think as an American, I wear it. I wear it proudly. You know what I mean? Like, my Puerto Ricans get mad at me. Like, what the fuck you got American for? Nigga, because I'm Puerto Rican American. I'm not from fucking Puerto Rico. I'm from fucking America.
Born and raised here.
Like, you know, I'm here. I'm American. So, of course, I'm going to represent it.
But and even that, if you were born in Puerto Rico, you're American. You're legal.
Puerto Rico's fucked up, too. You know why?
Oh,
They killed the Tainos. Tainos were the native people in Puerto Rico. And then the Spaniard came over. And then like Spaniard, Portugal, all these races came over and they slaughtered the Taino. And they called it Puerto Rico. The rich port. Rich port. That's what Puerto Rico stands for. Rich port.
and they're fucked up right now.
Like, but we were rich. It was a rich country.
At one point.
At one point, but it goes with everything though, and that's what I say. I think America, like, I love being American. I'm grateful I'm here. I know I talk my shit. Fuck taxes. Fuck this presidency. He looks like Tales from the Crypt. Kamala Harris is lying. She don't know whether she's Indian or if transsexual. This is all a joke and ridiculous, but I'm proud to be an American. But I wouldn't be surprised.
Exactly. I'd rather be an American than live anywhere else in the world. So, do you want to be Russian?
Nope.
Do you want to be?
Nope.
You want to be in Asia?
China?
Country?
You want to be
in
China?
You want to be in China right
You
now?
want to be in North Korea?
You want to be in North Korea right
You
now?
want to be in Haiti? They just killed the president in Haiti.
Yep, they
You
just
wanna-
assassinated that motherfucker.
They went in his crib
Yeah,
and
they
assassinated.
They said, bet it out. You want to be from Haiti right now?
I would
These are America. Like, the gun laws here ain't different. It's fucked up. Like, with the gun laws, they always talk about that in legislation. But you ever seen gun laws in other parts of the world?
Bro,
No.
we can get a gun though. As long as we don't got felonies, we can get a gun here.
Yep.
It's not a big deal. You can get a gun here.
In other countries, everyone, like, the baby as soon as it's born can have a gun. That's how crazy it is in other countries. It's crazy.
Absolutely, but that's why I say I'm proud to be here. But I wouldn't be surprised if somebody came in and took our whole shit from us. Yo, it's real what China's doing. It's not a gimmick what China's doing. China's so ahead of the curve. Watch, we got 3 rovers in space right now, all on Mars, right? China's
Richard
only.
Branson just flew out to space with his crew. You saw that?
Nah, I didn't see that.
He flew out. He's trying to be Jeff Bezos to the
Yeah.
curb. He had his crew like, oh, we're gonna go
You
before that
believe in
motherfucker.
space?
I believe in space.
You believe in space?
I believe there's like a whole galaxy out there.
Why do you believe in space?
Because
You believe in Jesus Christ?
I believe in a higher power. I believe there is a Jesus Christ, but I believe there's more Jesus Christ, different types of Jesus Christs out there. There's not just one Jesus Christ. There's not just one person in the
You
sky.
got bars, boy.
Like this, like when they always talk about like different religions, like with Hinduism, like Buddhism, they probably all do exist. They just all chilling with each other.
They might even be related, right? They might
Yeah,
even be
they're all under one. I think it's one person that spread like this story throughout the entire world.
and only the wise ones got to take it, keep delivering it.
Yep, and they just told it through generations and
Because
generations
I'm having a
and
problem
passed
with
on.
space lately.
What's wrong with space?
I want to see it. I wanna.
You got $20 million. They got a seat for you on Jeff Bezos' ship.
20 million
It costs $20 million to get a seat.
just to sit
Just we can
Just
go
to
up
go
in space,
and
be
come
up
back
there
down?
be there for probably a couple weeks, and then you come back down.
I don't want to be there for a couple weeks, though. I just want to know if it's real or not.
My yo-yo tricks would be so dope in zero gravity.
Yo. I don't know if you could yo-yo in space, yo-yos.
Don't challenge me, man.
Yeah, you think you could yo-yo in space?
I've been challenged a lot with yo-yos.
Yo, why don't you try to do an upside down trick?
While I'm upside down.
Yeah, like we hang you by your ankles and you fucking upside down.
And fuck with the camera.
I
And
know,
like just
son.
whip it around like, hey, I'm upside down.
Yeah, really be upside down and do it.
I'm gonna
Yo,
get
I'm gonna
fucking
tell you, I'm gonna
lightheaded.
work your shit out. Watch between the fucking shit I gave you
That's what she
earlier,
said.
upside down. Pause. Fucking guys in my Twitch comments. No,
Okay, so,
no, daddy dick, no.
Alright, so with that being said, we're gonna end the podcast right here.
Yo, if anybody got a ticket to space, holla at me. I'll buy it, but I'm not paying full price. I'll pay like half. All right.
Can we pay in installments? Nah.
Yo, can me and this nigga share a ticket?
Yeah. Shit. Pay like $10 for 100 years.
You know what's crazy? It's just like remember when LCD TVs came out? Remember when the flat screens first
Yeah.
came out? They were thousands of dollars.
Yep.
Right. And
Now they're like dirt cheap and shit.
Now they're like dirt cheap. The space ticket's $20 million, right? Give
Yep.
it 10 years.
Yep.
That's just gonna be $200 to go round trip to space and back.
Facts.
Tell them goodbye, yo-yos. Tell them you
God.
love them.
But yeah, it was a great episode, man. We really went in today. Damn, it was crazy.
Well,
I'm happy with ourselves.
I like when you lead like that. You know, I may have been late, so pardon, but I like when you.
Oh, it's all
I
good,
like
man.
when you lead like that, though. I like when you open the conversation of love and the unweariness of it, because I feel like a lot of people don't know. A lot of people are unsure. A lot of people are out here just fucking to fuck, and then when you leave
Fucking
that,
the fuck.
there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
but
no, get
but
your
know
shit
when
off
you
if you
leave that
can.
situation, you leave your energy there. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? You leaving your energy there.
Part of
So-
your energy's in that person now.
and that's why we talk like this, because don't think that there's not like-minded people like y'all that are just unsure.
Yeah, that's why
Feel
we
me?
talk. That's why we always open to having these types of discussions. As I said, every time, if you got anything in the comments that you want to leave and we could talk about for next episodes, let us know.
Facts.
Because we're always open to like figuring out things and learning new things and talking about things that probably people are afraid to talk about.
Facts.
We don't care.
Listen,
We just two niggas from the.
I just want her doggy style. We don't have to talk much. That's the whole point of the conversation.
All right, so have a good night, everybody. Follow me on all social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Good night.
Episode 21.
Episode 21. Word dope.